All right, chapter 4 of the book of Numbers. Another interesting chapter. Again, this is talking about the priests and their families and their responsibilities. So some are responsible for the sacred items in the tabernacle, the congregation. And it says in here, when they move, okay, because this is a portable tabernacle, when they disassemble it and take it down and the whole children of Israel move, because remember, they are on a wandering of 40 years here pretty soon. Right now, they're on their way to a place called Mount Pisgah, if I remember correctly. It's kind of a mountain that overlooks the promised land. And so when they get there, that'll be their first glimpse to see the promised land. So they are in year 2 out of being out of Egypt. So they're still getting organized and prepared and getting all these things in place so that they can move. But as they move, as this tabernacle moves, some of the families are responsible for these sacred things like the Ark of the Covenant, like the laver, like the altar of sacrifice, the altar of incense, the candlestick, the shewbread, all those things. So they're to take care of them, and these families are to cover them up so that they're not open and exposed to everybody see them, basically, while they're being transported outside of the tabernacle. They are also told in here, what happens if a member of a different family tries to help in dealing with these sacred things? They get killed. They're destroyed, basically. It says it right in here. Let's see, where did it go? I think it says it a couple of times in here. If somebody else does it. Oh, verse 15, the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it, but they shall not touch any holy thing lest they die. These are the things that are burdens of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation. So here's the thing is you can't necessarily you have to very carefully handle these sacred ordinances or objects. You can't just grab them willy-nilly and move them around. If you touch them, you're dead. If another family tries to help out and they touch them, they're dead, basically, because that's the family's responsibility and burden to bear. Nobody else's, basically, is what that comes down to. So that's what chapter 4 is getting into, is how do we deal with all of these sacred things, and how does the priests and their families work with those as they move the tabernacle around. So we'll see you in the next chapter.